Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, I'm going to teach you how to make multiple dependent drop-down lists in Excel 2024. And right now I'm currently inside Excel with a sample tutorial that I'm going to give you with this sample table. It's just a random table specifying each region right there for each city or country they have. What I want to do is I have a drop-down here under region, same goes with country. For example, I'm going to just type in here the data and go to data validation, like so. If I click on it, making sure that this is going to be under list. Now for the source, make sure your cursor is going to be here, and then just choose which part of the regions we're going to choose from. So we have Europe, we have Asia, North America, and South America, of course. Clicking on OK. Now I have a drop down for Europe, for Asia, for North America, of course for South America. Now I want the corresponding answer for the countryside. Now for what we can use here for the sample formula to correspond with my need for a country here, we can simply use the formula XLOOKUP. So to start with XLOOKUP, simply click on the equal sign. XLOOKUP is right going to be here. Of course, we're going to need the parentheses or close parentheses, choosing the source, which is going to be on B3, comma, and then where can we find the B3 or South America? Should be here from E2 to H2, and then comma. We're going to need the values. For example, we're going to set this, everything right there, making sure you're going to inbox everything, or enclose rather. Simply click on enter. Now for South America, I have Brazil, Argentina, and Chile or Chile, so please correct me if I'm wrong. So for the next one, if I click on Asia, I have Japan, India, and China. Same goes with this one. Now if I add here suddenly, let's just say, for the sake of the discussion, Mexico. I'm going to have Mexico right there. That is how it works for the list. Now what I want is I have a corresponding list also here, not just here, right? Even though it's really useful, I'm going to delete everything first. By the way, guys, if you don't want to reset the formula, you can just drop it down, and everything has its own very own drop down. Awesome, right? Now I want my drop down right here. So same scenario, go to data validation. And with this one, we're going to use the formula of XLOOKUP inside this bar. So same drill. For the allow here, make sure this is going to be on list. For the source, we're going to type in XLOOKUP now. So that will be equal sign XLOOKUP, like so. So we're going to need the close parentheses. We're going to choose the B3 as a sample. But notice we're going to have a $sign. So we don't need that. So rather, we can just simply type in B3 because we don't want it to be fixed. Comma, of course, we're going to need the specifics ranges here from E2 to H2. This will be now like this one. Don't remove the $sign because that is pretty important. Comma, of course, same drill, the array or the results there. And then simply click on OK or enter. Now we're going to have a specific region right there for Canada, for USA, for Mexico, since we're choosing North America. But if I choose Europe here, I'm going to have a different choices here. We have Spain, France, and Germany. Same drill, guys. If I add here in Asia, for example, I add in Mexico, and I choose here Asia, I'm going to have Mexico right there. If I add, let's just say Chile, something like that, Chile number 2, I'm going to have Chile number 2 here. Awesome, right? So let's make it a little bit more complicated to have some more fun, right? Let me just zoom in a little bit. Perfect. So again, we have the region, the country right there. What if we want to add the city, wherein a specific city has different answers, specific country have different answers also. So this will be done with the fairly same technique. So for city, make sure go in data, click on data validation. Same drill, guys, go for list. And for the code here or the formula, we're still going to utilize XLOOKUP. So equal sign XLOOKUP right there. Of course, the close parenthesis should be here. And now, we're not going to choose region, but country for this one. Let me just remove the $sign. That will be C3. Of course, we choose country. We're going to choose in here, everything from the start. Please don't remove the $sign for the country formula. And one more time for comma. And now we're going to choose CT1 to CT3, all of the answers. And simply click on OK. Right now, under Spain, we have so much city to work with. We have Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia. But what if I have Italy right here? I have Rome, Milan, and Turin. Same goes with this 3 right here. Same goes with Asia. For example, I have Japan, India, and with this one, I have Mumbai, Delhi, and Bangalore. Awesome, right? So for the third example, a little bit more complicated, we have a region, we have a country here. By the way, let's make sure this is having the drop down as we mentioned earlier. Anyway, to make sure we have a revenue, profit margin, and manager, and also contact in one go, this is going to be the formula. So please do not use data validation here. We're going to go straightly with XLOOKUP. Again, guys, do not use data validation option. So XLOOKUP, and then the parentheses or close parentheses. We're going to go for country or C4, comma, and then the array of countries right here. One more comma, and then make sure you hover everything. I think I have over exceeded. Make sure this is only 19. Give me a second here. This is only 19. Perfect. So for the results, make sure you hover everything so you can get everything in one go. So it looks weird because it's horizontal. This should be vertical, right? So the thing you want to do right now is on your formula, type in transpose and basically add a close parenthesis, and at the end add one open parenthesis and simply click on enter. That is going to be the transpose, making horizontal to vertical, making sure we have that and everything here is good in one go. For example, for Germany, this is going to be the results. For France, same goes for Europe and Japan there. Awesome, right? So before we end this video, I want to show you some error checking. For example, currently we're in Canada, right? And Canada is located under North America. Let me just make sure this is North America. And if I change this one as USA, this is the results. But what if we have USA and we have changed the region to Asia? And everything here just doesn't make any sense. So to make this work, we're going to enter here at the below section a true identifier. We're going to use XLOOKUP first. So XLOOKUP, sorry about that. One more thing, XLOOKUP. So with this one, we're going to select the region, like so, or C2. And then making sure we pull out the C2 on this section. Same drill, guys, we're just using it as is. So we have Japan, India, and China for region of USA, or rather Asia. So under Europe, we're gonna have France, Spain, and Germany, right? So the thing is, rather than putting it here as the exact 3 results, I want a 0 or 1 or true or false results. So what I'm gonna do right now is add the COUNTIF for our formula. So COUNTIF should be around here, COUNTIF, open a parenthesis right there. So the value here is good. So again, COUNTIFs, XLOOKUP, add one more comma. Now we're gonna utilize the country now. That will be C4. So after adding C4, let's just close everything all together. Click on enter. So we have 0. That means 0 is false or null. What you're saying is if you have Europe right there and you have USA, it doesn't match, it will give you 0 result. Making sure that's gonna be there. So again, if I choose North America here, it's gonna be 1. That means we are having the exact true fact. So if I change this one, for example, Asia, it's not really identical because Asia or USA is not under Asia. So rather than having 1 or 0 here, I want you to copy the formula first. If you copy it perfectly right there, go to the cell that has the country, go to conditional formatting, choose new rule, and with this one, choose the last one that says formula to determine which cells to format. Paste your formula right there, but make sure you have this additional formula. If this formula is equal to 0, then this will work now. So choose format first, and with this one, you can make this strike through if you want. And then the color fill will be red for me. You can choose whatever color you want and click on OK. Click on OK right there. So whenever I choose a different Europe, Asia, North America, or South America, this will be strike through or red. That means we're having a wrong information. But if I choose France there, if I choose Spain, it's now perfectly working. For North America, because Spain is not in North America, we're going to have a error code or error checker. That means if I choose USA one more time, the data is now correct. Awesome, right? So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.